Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video I've got some great news about the latest IGO offering from VVS Finance. Now if you recall, the first initial gem offering was for single finance way back in December last year. This time we're on to VersaGames and the Versa token. If you're not familiar with VersaGames, then I will be doing a complete video review of VersaGames on Thursday this week, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, let's take a look at the VersaGames VVS Finance IGO. Now, before we get started, I do want to just mention what an IGO is for those of you who might not know what an IGO is. So basically, an IGO, or an initial gem offering, is the opportunity for you to buy tokens at a reduced rate before they are released on the open market. So in much the same way as an IPO works in the stock market, an IPO is an initial public offering, and that basically allows people to buy stocks at a much reduced rate before they're released on the open market. This is what happens with an IGO. Basically, these tokens are allocated to people who qualify by having certain criteria, which we'll get to in a moment. But basically, having certain criteria on the VVS Finance website will qualify you to be eligible to buy these tokens earlier, before they were released on the public market, and usually at a much reduced rate. If you got into the single finance IGO, for example, then you'll know that when you purchase those tokens on the IGO, as soon as they were released on the public market, the price shot up and a lot of people made some good money. So this is what will hopefully happen here as well. You will be able to buy these Versa tokens at a much reduced rate before anyone else, and then hopefully make some decent returns on them. So this is the VersaGames website. Now, like I say, I will be going through this website completely on Thursday this week, so I'm not going to go through everything here today. But as you can see, VersaGames is the next generation games marketplace. So you might want to think of this as the Steam of NFT gaming. And if we have a look down here on the About section, we can see VersaGames is the next generation games marketplace. NFT gaming is set to grow exponentially as users embrace the new play-to-earn paradigm and game studios rush to fill demand. Now, like I say, I'm not going to go through all of this. I just want to introduce you to the website so you can take a look at this for yourself. But I will be going through this project completely on Thursday. So what we are here to talk about today is the new IGO offering from VVS Finance for Versa tokens. If we have a look at the Twitter here for VersaGames, we can see that they made an announcement on March the 26th. We are excited to announce our partnership with VVS Finance, the leading DEX on Cronos chain, to kick off our IDO. We're excited to be the first gaming platform on Cronos and are eager to help top tier games launch on VVS in the very near future. So if we take a look at the VVS Finance website, we can see here there is a link for an IGO. If we click this, it's currently still got details of the single finance. Like I say, that one was last year. It ended a while ago. This will obviously be updated very shortly with the new details for VersaGames. Now, what we can take a look at for some details is this Medium article here that was published on March the 26th. Now, this is a 9-minute read, so I'm not going to go through all of this. You guys can read this in your own time. But basically, we've got some information about what VersaGames is. And like I say, I will be doing a detailed video about this on Thursday, about the VersaGames platform. And then we've got details of the IGO itself. So we can see that the IGO will start at 12 PM UTC on Tuesday, April the 12th, 2022, and will end 12 PM UTC on Wednesday, April 13th, 2022. So the open period is 24 hours. They will be raising $2 million US. Total tokens for the raise is 20 million Versa tokens, which is 5% of the total Versa supply. Price per token, 1 Versa equals 0.1 USD or 10 cents. Now, the IGO method is the same as the single finance method, which is a basic sale or a gem fair, and an unlimited sale, which is the gem warehouse. Now, there is a limit of how much you can invest for the gem fair, but the unlimited sale, there is no limit. Now, like I say, there's a total to be raised of $2 million US. The gem fare will be 30% of this allocation, and the unlimited sale will be 70%. So taking a look at the basic sale first, the gem fare. In the gem fare, each person can contribute a maximum of $500 US, equivalent of CRO VVS LP tokens. To enter the gem fare, each user has to stake in the VVS vaults with varying amounts based on the different vault lockup periods. Note, the staked amount cannot be split across multiple vaults, assuming the current USD value for XVVS is 0.000023. So basically all this means is if you've got multiple amounts staked across various lockup periods, if you've got money in the 1 week lockup and some money in the 6 months lockup and some in the 12 months, it's not going to take a total sum of all these. It will just, I assume, use the highest amount. So in this case, there's $230 in the 1 week vault. If this is the case during the snapshot date, then this is the amount used. Similarly, if you've got more in this one, then it will use that amount at the time of the snapshot. Now, it does say that with a longer lockup period in the vaults, the amount of XVVS stakes required to enter the gem fare will be lowered. So, you know, you can benefit by having money staked into the longer duration vaults. The gem fare eligibility snapshot will be taken randomly between April 11th and April 12th. So basically all that's going to happen is VVS will scan everybody's wallets between this time and see what they've got staked into the XVVS vaults here, and then that will be determined how much you can will be allocated to the gem fare. The number of tokens available in this format will typically account for 30% of the total sale, and like I say, the rest of those tokens, 70% or 1.4 million, will be allocated to the gem warehouse, where there is no limit on the amount each person can contribute. So whereas this one, you've got a maximum of $500 you can contribute in the gem fare, which is a good anti-whale mechanism. You know, it's a level playing field for everyone. Basically, nobody can put more than $500 into the gem fare. With the unlimited sale, then there's no limit on that. Now, just to clarify, you will still need some liquidity pool tokens to purchase your Versa tokens. So even if you're using the XVVS vault method to qualify for the gem fare, you will still need to have some CRO VVS liquidity pool tokens in order to purchase your Versa tokens. So just bear that in mind. So the unlimited sale or the gem warehouse works differently. For this one, all you need to do is have some VVS CRO liquidity pool tokens. So if we take a look up here and we go to earn and farms, we can see this pairing here, CRO VVS. Now I've actually got something staked into here. I've got $500 worth or thereabouts staked into the VVS CRO farm. You don't need to have anything staked into here. You just need to be holding these LP tokens. Now the way we get the LP tokens is basically we would have some CRO in our wallet. We would come to trade here. We would swap. So we would swap some CRO for VVS, and then once we've swapped CRO for VVS and we've got an equal amount of both, we would come to liquidity and then add liquidity. So I think you've done this before. If not, you can see one of my older videos. I'll link it up here so you can show you exactly how you can get some of those LP tokens. But basically that's all you need to do, have some of those LP tokens, and then when the snapshot's taken, you will be able to use those LP tokens to put into a smart contract to buy some Versa tokens at the time of the IGO. So I know there's a lot of information to take on board there, so I do recommend that you read through this article yourself, just so you can get more of an understanding of what's going on and how you can participate. But just to simplify things as best I can, there are two ways you can participate in this IGO. The first way is by having funds staked in the XVVS vaults. So if you've got money already in there, then you might be eligible to participate. It will only be up to a maximum value of $500. So even if you've got $10,000 staked into the XVVS vaults, you will only be able to participate up to a maximum of $500, which means you could only potentially buy up to $500 worth of Versa tokens. And this is good. It helps keep a level playing field and make sure anyone who wants to participate in the gem fair is on an equal footing. It stops whales coming in with thousands of dollars and just kind of buying up as many tokens as they can. The second way you can participate is by the gem warehouse method. So basically you need CRO VVS liquidity pool tokens. Now if you've got $1,000, then you can potentially buy $1,000 worth of Versa tokens. If you've got $10,000 in liquidity pool tokens, then you could potentially buy up to 10,000 Versa tokens. But that obviously depends on how many people have put into the pool. So basically, if we take a look down here, we can see in this method, users are able to allocate as much or as little as they want to the IGO. Their final allocation will be based on the amount of funds they put in as a percentage of all funds provided by other users at the time of the IGO sale ends. So even if you put $10,000 in, you might not necessarily be able to purchase $10,000 worth of Versa tokens. It does depend on how many users and how much has been put into the IGO in total. So that's it guys, that's the VVS Finance VersaGames IGO. Now if you do want to participate in this IGO, then you need to make sure that you've got money staked in either the XVVS vaults or you've got some CRO VVS LP tokens. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, because it does help with the YouTube algorithm and help push this video out to more and more people. And don't forget to come and join us over on Discord. I'll leave a link down below to the Discord server. And as we've reached 8,000 subscribers on the channel, I will be doing another giveaway very soon on the Discord server. So make sure you're over there so you can get involved in those giveaways. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in another video. And don't forget, this Thursday there will be a review of the VersaGames website, and we'll take a look at what that project is all about. Thanks again. See you soon.